Hey there, hope you're doing great. Sitting here on my computer working a little bit. It's a Sunday, and today I wanted to share some thoughts about a service called Musical.ly. And Musical.ly is a service that most adults don't know about, but most kids just love. They're obsessed with it, and it's so fascinating to see how the penetration of this service, Musical.ly, has kind of just spread like crazy without being able to advertise itself, because it's mainly kids who are using the service as of now. So Musical.ly is an app you download and you lip sync or do funny sketches, dances to music within the app. And the same way that Snapchat lets you film vertically, Musical.ly is the same way. And even here in Norway, I see Norwegian kids that has 700,000 followers on their profiles, and it's really impressive to see how creative these kids are, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. I believe that so my generation, the information we needed to know was very accessible through the internet. So Wikipedia, Google, YouTube, you were always able to kind of look up what you wanted to do, and I think that shaped our or my generation in terms of we are more, I'm just trying to find the right word, we are more capable of fixing things or learning new things, because that's the way we usually learn. We just found information. And in my generation also was the first generation where we started expressing ourselves online, creating content, me talking to you through the camera, and sharing things through Facebook and Instagram and now YouTube and Snapchat. And the kids that's 9, 8, 10 years old now are representing a new generation, and this generation have grown up with the power to create content and to express themselves creatively in a totally different way than you and me have. So for example, most grown-ups now are used to sending a picture of themselves on Instagram or on Facebook, or doing occasionally selfies. But when you look at the kids on Musical.ly, for example, they just play around with music. They make a fool out of themselves without really caring, and by doing that they learn and they evolve really fast, and the content that's in there is so good and it's so fascinating. I think the generation coming up now are just going to be amazing content creators. And I think if you look at that in a marketing perspective, that's the consequence of that is that those kids growing up are going to be amazing marketers, and they're going to be able to create good content that's engaging to their audience in a really easy way. So agencies that focus on creativity and creating content would not be, that key in terms of the marketing plans anymore, because when these kids grow up, they all know how to create good content and to have a conversation with their audience online, and that fascinates me. What are we old marketers going to do with that? And that's kind of been on my mind lately, and I haven't quite made up my mind yet. I just think it's a fascinating question to go around and think about. So I want to know what you think. What's important for the next generation of marketing agencies and content creation of some kind of terms. And have you played around with Musical.ly at all? What do you think about the service? I was actually interviewed by a big Norwegian newspaper of this week, and they asked me what should marketers do on Musical.ly right now, and I said that marketers should stay away because it's kids and you shouldn't market to kids. But it's an interesting kind of peek hole into the next generation and how they get engaged and how they create amazing content and how content is gonna evolve the next 5 or 10 years. And so it's cool. I think you should always just keep your eyes open. You should always be curious and reflect on things. And that's basically my video to you today. So thank you for watching this. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up so it could reach out to more people. Feel free to leave a comment below the video, and have an amazing week.